Pakibalik sa introduction. So, tooth implants are artificial tooth roots typically made of titanium surgical placed into the jawbone to support replacement teeth, bridges, or dentures, providing a stable and natural healing foundation. So, ayun ang dental implants. Ano-ano nga ba ang benefits ng dental implants? Uh, One of the benefits is improved function. They feel and function like natural teeth to making it easier to chew and speak normally. Enhance appearance and implants provide permanent natural looking to replacement for a teeth, boosting confidence and preserve jawbone. Other tooth replacement option and implants help prevent bone loss and jaw which can occur when a tooth missing. So, yun yung benefits ng dental implants. Professor Brenmark is widely recognized as the father of modern dental implantology. His groundbreaking work led to discovery and concept of osseointegration and the direct bond of bone and titanium implants. This discovery revolu- revolutionized placed durable fixed dental implant. Facial implant improved the lives of millions established modern implant. While, while studying bone healing in the 1950s, Brainmark accidentally found the titanium implants and could be integrated directly into living bone, creating a stable and functional bond. He developed the first titanium dental implants based on osseointegration research introducing the Brainmark implant system. His works moved dental rehabilitation from limited options like removable dentures and fixed bridge to the routine and reliable use of fixed implants. So, osseointegration, osseointegration is a biological process where living bone tissues directly interfere and integrated with the surface of an artificial implant typically made of titanium or certain other biocompatible materials. This direct bond allow for a stable and strong connection between the implants and the surrounding bone. So, yung ano ba tawag dito? So, yung nandito sa pictures, ito yung screw, then ah pagka-attach nito, so ang 24 hours is parang nagkakandak na siya ng healing. So, ganito ang itsura niya sa 24 hours, 4th day, and 4 weeks. Bale may ano siya, may parang ba tawag dito, ah, ano ba tawag pagitan. Ito yung healing process niya. So, yung bone, mag-aano siya, magkakaroon siya ng direct ano sa dito sa screw or sa steel, mag-aano siya ng contact dito para mas mag-ano, maging matibay yung connections ng ah, metal tsaka bone. Ayun. Next please. So sa'yo na ata yan Mon.
Christian question,
Yes po.
anong ibig sabihin ng osseointegration?
Wait lang. Ah, yun po yung parang ah, connections ng bone tsaka sa metal. Parang yun po yung nagkakaroon ng kumbaga yung bone po then yung metal magkakaroon ng attachment for tissues. So yun po yung parang healing process kung hindi ako nagkakamali.
Adapt yung bone dun sa metal screw.
Opo, magkakaroon po ng parang magko-connect for binding tissues.
Okay,
Kung
next
hindi
question.
po ako nagkakamali.
Di ba
Opo.
Anong pangalan nung ano, nung scientist, nung ano, naka-discover niyan?
Ah, sorry sa pronunciation pero Pern-Invar Brainmark?
Oh, so ang tanong, saan niya tinest? Sa human ba agad?
Hmm, wait
Kung
lang. Di oo.
kasi
Hindi rin po kasi ako sure, eh. Pasensya na.
test sa tao, tinetest mo na sa hayop or kung saan man, gano'n. So, dito sa dental implant, na-research niyo
Opo.
una tinest or anyone from the group?
Hindi ko po na ano, pero puwede naman po nating anuhin ngayon. Wait lang po. Baka ano, alam ko.
Yung ano,
May tanong si madam.
ano nga yung tanong?
Hindi ko na-research ninyo kung saan una tinest nung scientist yung dental implant kasi ba usually may hayop, baka sa monkey, sa rat, ganon. So hindi agad-agad tao, 'di ba, kapag mga ganyan. So baka na-research nyo kung saan unang tinest si implant, especially na merong 'di ba also integration na sabi ninyo na adaptability ng tissue or bone through object modular.
Wala pong direct na conclusion about that. Pero dito po kasi sabi, Dr. Dr. Bainmark is successfully dental implant test was in 1965 when he insert a titanium implant into patients. So sa tao po. May question pa po ba about sa part ko?
Wala na po.
Thank you po. So, ang next slide na po kay Kuya Raymond. Antayin lang po na. Kuya Raymond, sa'yo na po. Okay, okay, okay. Anong slides na to? Dental history. Sige pa, ano ako, pabalik ako. Nung start ng history. Next niyan. So, dental history. In 1965, house the first titanium dental implants. Human volunteer. So, ito yan. Kanina yung nabanggit ko kay madam, ito yan. Dr. Pervin Brainmark's first successful in dental implant, it was in 1965 when inserted titanium implants into patient with tooth loss. This marks the first human application of osseointegration where titanium fuses directly with the bone, providing a stable base of a dental prosthetic. Following this essential try, he and his team conduct extensive clinical testing to confirm the safety and efficiency of titanium implants before publishing result in 1977. Next, please.
Parang alam ko babae yung ano, babae tinest,
Oh,
sa babae niya tinest.
wala pong ano yung pinaka-direct gender. Pero ang sinabi po kasi, ano, people.
Sa people agad, hindi pa sa
Ah, pa- patient po kasi nakalagay.
okay, okay.
Wala pong direct gender. So,
Pero
component
pagkakaalam ko may name.
po,
Pagkakaalam ko may name.
Ay, lalaki ata, no?
hindi po ako sure about dyan eh. Ang ano po kasi natakil ko lang, ayun po yung nabasa pero yung direct gender po wala.
Parang nag
Kasi,
Non-binary daw.
po, ano po? So, components of dental implants. Implants feature a titanium post surgically placed in the jawbone, abutment, a connector between the implants and prosthetic tooth, rods or prosthesis. The visible that mimics natural teeth. So next slide po kay Kuya Raymond na.
Ayun nga, components of dental implants. Ito yung yung picture ng dental implant. Crown is same as the crown we current produce. In a dental implant, the crown is the visible artificial tooth that goes on top, while the prosthesis is rather term that can refer to a single crown bridge or even denture representing the overall artificial tooth and screw. In dental implants refers to implant secure with a screw, which is how to abutment is attached to implant body, and the final crown is often secured to the abutment. A screw retain implant system involved surgical placing in the implant body into the jawbone to act as a tooth root after the jawbone heals and fuses with the implant of a process called asceintegration. An abutment is attached to the implant body with a screw, and then the artificial crown is attached to the abutment often with another screw. Implant picture. Implant picture. This part serves as an artificial tooth root by replacing the missing teeth roots and will support the false teeth. Types of dental implant.
Mon,
Opo.
pwede magtanong?
Ano magtanong?
Pwede pa back?
Sorry na po.
Sorry. Tanong lang, ito bang in-explain mo kanina, same sa post and core na na-discuss ni Doc A last time?
Oo. Ito din yun.
Okay.
Parehas lang din.
Thank you.
Types of dental implants. Endostyle implants placed directly into the jawbone. Endostyle implant are the most commonly used type. This implant are shaped like a small screw cylinder or blades like small screw cylinder or blades. Then surgical place directly into the jawbone. Haba pala na ito. Endostyle implant were recommended implants to patient with a healthy dense jawbone as proper bone support is essential for success. Each endostyle implant acts as a root to support a single tooth implant, a dental bridge, or even denture. The process involved two main step. First, the implant pose is placed, then after healing. A crown or artificial tooth is attached in the steel implant, offer great stability and function almost like natural teeth. Subperiosteal implant. Position on top of the jaw under the gum tissue used for patient with sufficient bone. Subperiosteal implants are less common but useful for patients who do not have enough healthy jawbone for endostyle implant and who are unable or unwilling to undergo bone grafting. This implant rests on top of the jawbone but under the gums tissue rather than being fixed into the bone itself. A metal framework is designed and placed under gums with posts attached to the gums to hold the artificial teeth. For some patients with significant bone loss. This is a practical option when other types are not recommended. Subpervious teeth implant can often support several replacement teeth, or once they offer an alternative for those who have had extensive bone loss. Zygomatic implants anchored in the cheekbone for patient with severe bone loss. Zygomatic implants are designed especially for patients who have significant bone loss in the upper jaw but who would still like a permanent upper bridge. These implants are significantly longer than a traditional implant and placed at angle into the dense zygomatic bone, also known as the cheekbone. This allows patients to avoid bones grafting and shorten the amount of time it takes to restore their teeth. During the procedure, one or two zygomatic implants are placed on each side of the dental arch. Along with the traditional implant, sige po, which create a secure foundation for the upper arch bridge to be placed. In most cases, the restoration can be placed the same day as the zygomatic implant surgery. Itong next po, dito po, itong next. Ito pala yung mga types of dental implants, yung mga pinagsasabi ko kanina. Kung paano yung niya. Ay, ito yung zygomatic is procedure design specifically for patient who have significant bone loss in the upper jaw but would still permanent upper bridge. Ito yung may kita sa picture nito sa zygomatic for lang siya upper jaw lang, and subpervious steel implant. A metal framework is designed in place under the gums with posts attached to the gums to hold the artificial teeth for some patients with significant bone loss. And endosteel implant, they are effective for replacing one or multiple teeth. In most cases, they have high success rate and can last for many years with good oral hygiene. May tanong pa ba kayo dito sa na to?
Raymond,
Wala naman.
meron.
Ano?
Gagalit.
Parang tinatakot mo kami. Hindi, tanong. So, pwede pala ang implant sa mga sa mga matatanda.
Wait lang pwede.
Kasi kanina iniisip ko, hindi pwede ang implant sa mga matatanda kasi 'di ba, mga buto nila is na, parang brittle na, parang ganon.
Pwede naman siya. And dental implants are advisable for senior, but health consideration are crucial. And evaluation is necessary before the procedure. Senior with general health issue like coronary disease, diabetes, or those on anticoagulant medication should be careful assess as this condition can impact the surgery and healing process. If you are over 60, you may want to consider the risk of dental implant. Ito yung sa mga matanda, matatanda kasi tag nun, yung nila mabagal yung pag nila sa healing process. You should discuss option with your doctor if you're concerned about any of these risks prior to getting dental implant. Meron
Question
meron pa
mon.
ba?
Question.
Ano pa?
So overall, paano na ano ng dentist kung ano yung best implant for the patient?
Best implant for the patient.
Bale, paano ba sabihin? Paano na-determine na ang mga dentista kung ano yung pinaka-best na implant na ibibigay or isa-suggest nila sa patient? Kasi 'di ba merong 3 klase. So anong basehan nila para mapili kung ano yung implant na gusto nilang i-advise?
Depende rin kasi sa sa health sa nila sa health oral tag doon. Wait lang.
So siguro i-evaluate muna nila yung yung ang tawag dyan? Situation ng bunganga ng pasyente, ganun mo.
Bunganga, jawbone.
Bunganga lang gamitin ko.
Ito yun. Dito yung lalabas yung yung tanong mo.
Ha?
Ito, yung initial consultation.
Okay.
Consultation.
Sige. Sige, proceed muna.
Mon, one more question, Mon.
Ah,
Hanggang ngayon ba titanium pa rin ang ginagamit sa sa implant? Yung pa rin ba yung ginagamit na alloy? Yung sa screw? Or iba-iba?
depende din sa sa mga kung may kakayanan ganun. Kasi iba kung mapera ka, doon ka pa rin sa yung pinaka-best na kasi hindi lahat kaya yung affordable yung
Ma-afford yung price ng
price
implant.
ng kaya iba naghahanap ng mas murang
Game naman.
wait lang.
Naglag na si Mon sa buwan.
Nanakit na yung tuhod ko.
Dito masasagot yung tanong ko kanina. Dito masasagot yung tanong ko kanina.
Ano yung sagot?
Ayan o, ayos ka, Mon. Sige na, andyan na nga, ayan o.
Sorry
Parang
na.
Sige na.
para sa
Ayos
Patapos
ka.
na yung time mo.
Hindi ko kasi masyado mag-processor na.
Raymond,
Po,
tanong lang. Patapusin muna natin kasi ano na lang 10 minutes. Bago yung tanong.
Sige.
By isang
Yun lang,
orin
yun
na
El.
plan.
Patapusin mo muna. Mag-end na.
Okay.
Tuloy mo naman.
matuloy ka na. Nasaan na ba ako? Ba't kusang lumilipat to? Sino nga ang alam dito? Procedure for dental implant placement. Initial consultation. This step involves a comprehensive examination including X-ray and 3D imaging to assess the health of your jawbone and determine your suitability for dental implant. Surgical placement. During this stage, the dental implant is surgically inserted into your jawbone under local anesthesia. A crucial healing period of 3 to 6 months allowing for integration, the process where the implant fuses with the surrounding bone. Abutment, attachment. After the Oseo integration is complete, an abutment, which is a small connector piece, is securely attached to the dental implant. Crown placement. The final step involved attach a custom-made crown to the abutment, completing the dental implant restoration and providing a functional and aesthetic replacement tooth. Advantage of dental implants. Durability. Dental implants are designed to be lasting and often permanent, offering a durable solution for tooth replacement compared to alternative like denture or bridge. Preservation of jawbone. Implants help prevent bone resorption, loss associated with missing teeth by providing stimulation to the jawbone similar to natural teeth or tooth roots. Therefore, improve oral health. Unlike dental bridge, implants do not require the modification or grinding down or of adjacent healthy teeth as thus preserving their structure and overall teeth, ano? Health. Enhance comfort. Implants eliminate the discomfort and potential sleeping or clicking associated with removable denture as they are securely anchored in the jawbone. Challenge and limitation. High cost. Tooth replacement option, especially dental implants, are often among the most expensive solution for replacing it. The implant placement, abutment, crown, and potentially additional procedure like bone grafting with insurance coverage of often being limited. Surgical risk. The placement of dental implant requires a surgical procedure which carries inherent risk such potential infection at the implant site, nerve damage, leading to numbness or tickling, sinus complication if implant in the upper jaw protrude into the sinus cavities, or damage to surrounding teeth or tissues. Time-intensive dental implant treatment is a multi-step process that require significant time for proper placement, healing, and osseointegration, the fusion of the implant with the jawbone. The entire process from initial surgery to the placement of the final restoration can span several months and multiple appointments. Recent advanced and dental implantology. computer-guided surgery. This technology enhances the precision of implant placement and reduce recovery time for patient. Immediate, immediate implant. This allow for implant placement directly after tooth extraction, reducing the overall treatment timeline and patient time without a tooth. Zirconia implant. Offering a metal-free alternative, a zirconia implant are particularly beneficial for patients with titanium allergy or sensitivities. Biomaterials research. This area of research focus on improving integration, the fusion of the implant with the bone, and the overall longevity of the dental implant through new materials and surface modification. Ayun lang. Wala. Thank you po.
So,
Okay na. May tanong pa ko.
Pwede ba tayo gumamit ng gold sa implant?
Yung sa Pontics po ba yun? O yung sa screw?
Sa screw mismo.
Ang recommended po kasi titanium, pero pwede naman po ata.
Bakit ata? Paano pag sinunod na gold tapos hindi pala pwede? Dapat yung sagot mo, sure.
Pwede naman po yung gold, pero hindi naman po kasi siya common na ginagamit kasi titanium po talaga. Pero po kasi yung ano po kasi, ang nakalagay po rito, gold is very biocompatible. Your body rarely reject it or causes allergic reaction. So, pwede po siya pero hindi po recommended. Kasi po may parang feedback, ganun. So, mas recommended po talaga is titanium.
tanong lang, TADS is a part of implant po ba?
Pa?
Yung TADS, parts po ba siya ng implant?
Cola Fred Raymond.
Alam ko hindi.
Kasi screw din siya na nilalagay sa bone, sa bunganga.
Ang nakaano lang kasi, anong screw pulley yung binanggit niya? Kaya?
Cancel yung ano mo? Tanong mo? Nakamute
Yung
ka?
TADS, yung TADS po ba ay part po ba na siya ng implant? Kasi screw din siya
Just go.
TADS.
Yung TADS kasi temporary anchor point for orthodontics to move teeth more efficiently during brace treatment. And permanent dental implant naman replace a missing tooth with a permanent feature designed to support an artificial tooth crown.
Similar po sila pero hindi po pwede. Kasi ang TADS po kasi mas ginagamit siya for orthodontic treatment.
So, sa part pa rin siya ng implant.
Hindi po pwede.
Hindi siya part ng implant, Jancel, kasi di ba?
Kasi more orthodontics lang po. For braces lang po talaga.
Yes.
Hindi naman siya kinakabit sa ngipin. Kinakabit ng, binabaon po kasi siya sa bone.
Oo, pero di ba may parts of implants kasi, di ba, 4 yon. So, wala namang post and core si TADS, di ba? Di ba considered lang siyang dental implant kapag kompleto yung 4 parts? May crown, may abutment, may screw, at saka ano yung isa? Yung sa report nila kanila.
Pasok ba siya sa implant? Kasi binabaon siya sa bone. Hindi ko
Hindi
siya sinabi na part siya ng implant na as a implant talaga na nilalagyan siya ng ngipin.
Hindi siya implant.
Okay.
Kasi 'di ba, ang TADS kasi is to reinforce lang. Kinakabitan ata ng wire yan eh. Na-TADS ako before, pero for the sake of screwing lang yung TADS, nag-practice lang si ate sa ano ko, sa bibig ko. Pero for ortho talaga yun, for braces, na parang kapag kailangan pa ng mas hilain, dun ata kinakabit yung ligature wire para i-pull palikod. Ganun. Ang alam ko.
Okay. Guys, other question? Kung may question pa kayo.
May namatay na sa dental implant.
Wait lang. Ano, at yung ano naman, yung ano ni Jancel kanina. Yung touch, maliit yung screw, like device. Parang ano lang siya, 2 mm diameter yung length niya. Kaysa sa, ano naman, implant naman, mas malaki siya sa, touch. Tsaka, pang ano siya talaga, support to bite and chewing. Yung touch, ano lang, pang remove lang, ganun. Pang kapit.
Ang tanong lang po. Halimbawa, nagpa-implant ako, tapos hindi siya na-absorb, hindi siya in-adapt ng bone ko. Mababalik po ba yung pera ko or matitiway na yun? Kasi ang, di ba, yung nabasa ko kanina dito kasi yung implant is super mahal siya. So, may tendency po ba na hindi siya i-adapt ng bone ko? If ever. Tapos, ma-refund po ba yung pera ko or hindi na?
Ano pong ibig sabihin sa hindi inadapt ng bone? Ano po ba yan, yung parang causing allergy, ganyan po? Yung
Hindi
parang
successful.
Hindi siya successful na nag-adapt sa bone ko.
Walang also integration.
Or may mali na pagkalagay or hindi ko alam or basta. Hindi siya inadapt ng bone ng bunganga ko.
Alam ko ang sagot pero hayaan natin yung reporters.
ang alam ko po kasi hindi po.
Bakit
Kasi-
hindi?
Kasi alam ko magkakaroon uli ng procedure, parang, ano ba tawag dito? Ano ba tawag dito? Yung parang iaano uli yung ipin mo, parang i-x-ray tas i-determine kung ano bang naging problema. So, parang gagawa na lang ng paraan kung bakit gano'n yung nangyari. Alam ko hindi po considerate na ibabalik talaga yung payment niya or yung full refund kung tama yung pagkakaalam.
Ikaw, madam, anong sagot mo?
Kasi 'di ba bago mag-conduct ng such medical procedure may kontrata, 'di ba? So sabi sa atin before na stipulated sa contract 'yan kasi sugal yang dental implant. So hindi naman siya 100% successful. So meron talagang percentage na mag-fail. And then I think stipulated sa contract 'yan, successful or not successful, hindi maibabalik yung pera mo. Ganun.
Okay.
Ang
May isa
alam
pa akong tanong.
Tapos wait lang. Jancel, yung yung tanong mo about if TADS is considered an implant, hindi. Doon na lang tayo sa sa definition. 'Di ba ang TADS kasi is for anong sabi niya kanina, ortho. Ang alam ko kasi, 'di ba usually ang sa braces gumagamit ng ipin para ma-move yung ibang ipin, 'di ba? So kay TADS, siya na yung gagamitin to move a tooth. Tapos si implant naman kasi is replaces a tooth, 'di ba? So doon pa lang sa function niya. So kaya hindi implant si TADS.
Okay. May isa pa akong tanong. May another alternative po ba kung hindi inadapt ng, halimbawa, gusto kong magpa-implant tapos unsuccessful siya. May another kwan pa ba? pwedeng gawin? Denture and everything, ganyan po ba?
Ang alam ko po if ever na hindi talaga pwede yung implant sa inyo, recommended nila yung ano, yung fixed bridge or dentures talaga. Pero mas ano po talaga yung fixed bridge. Kasi mas less po yung risk nun kung sakali. Kasi kakapitan lang naman yung parehas na crown nun kung sakali. Ayun po.
Teka, di ba ang fixed bridge dapat may abutment na pagkakapitan? Paano kung full na ano? Di ba ang implant is so mag-i-implant pa rin kung mag-fixed bridge. Tama ba?
Hindi
Kasi ang
po,
implant
ano,
is for is abutment.
ang
Kaya nga,
implant po kasi,
ang
yung po
pagkakalam
yung,
ko kasi, ang implant is, ang purpose ng implant is para makapag-provide ng pagkakapitan ng crown. So, paano kung edentulous yung patient? Yung as in, full
so,
na ano,
yung full mouth
paano mo
implant po
siya
ang
gagawan ng,
mangyayari.
paano mo siya gagawan ng fixed bridge na sinasabi
Ah,
mo kung
kung
walang
saka,
implant?
kung sakali pong full mouth implants ang mangyayari, ang mas recommended po talaga yung dentures, yung removable. Kasi ba't naman po mag-fixed bridge kung wala ka naman pong kakapitang crowns, di ba? So, kung hindi po, kung nire-reject po ng ipin or ng bones yung implants, so mas recommended po kung ano, kung removable dentures ang gagawin na lang. Kasi hindi talaga po pwede yung fixed bridge kung wala talagang kakapitang ipin, kung edentulous po talaga. Pero kung meron man, sabihin natin 2 to 3 feet lang ang missing, pwede po tayong mag-ano, mag-fixed bridge hangga't merong kakapitan. Yun po.
So, kapag unsuccessful, another payment na naman ni patient.
Opo,
Para
kasi ibang procedure po
another
yung
procedure.
sa dentures. Opo. Kung di po ako nagkakamali.
Oo, walang refund yan.
Kasi po based on contract po talaga yun eh. May pipirmahan po talaga. Parang sa pag magpapabrace ka, may contract din yun kahit anong mangyari.
Di ba kapag ano din, you undergo the surgery, di ba may waiver din yon na kapag namatay ka hindi nila kasalanan. So parang ganun lang siya, I believe.
And I thank you.
Palakpakan ng reporter.
Hooray! You're so husay.
Tama ka na dyan.
So tapos na, that's all.
Yung matanda nakasando.
Yun na po ba lahat ng tanong?
Okay na, thank you.
Thank you po.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
reporter.
thank you,
At
guys.
mag-prepare na tayo
Bye.
pumasok. Bye.
Opo, thank you po.